beyond working with you every day, I would have to say it's working with people who are creative and who all genuinely care about the work that each other puts out. Like everybody's like everybody else's cheerleader. It's just such a cool work environment, especially for how my brain works. So for me, it's just such a creatively stimulating space. And I was missing that when I wasn't working here. Like I worked for myself. I was a mom and I felt like I was like drowning in motherhood, and I kind of lost what I did creatively. Like I wasn't really doing that anymore. I was just so focused on being a good mom. Not that I'm not focused on it now. But I feel like I'm a whole person since working here. But I think that's my favorite part about working here is it's given me back a part of myself that was missing, and it's made me feel like a whole person again. I would have put my boots on sooner. I'll explain that. I think I would have told myself to just be grounded in myself and to give myself credit and to understand that I'm valid. I just, for a really long time, and I think until I was like in my 30s, I felt like I had to be like other people to be valuable or to be useful or to have purpose. I discredited everything that came from me because it just wasn't fostered when I was a kid or when I was younger. And so I think I would go back and just say, get your boots on and you kick out all of those doubts and all of those voices that are telling you that you have nothing to give. Because now in my 40s, I am just like almost obnoxious about, hey, no, I have a point and it might be different. And so that it's okay to be different, okay to think differently about things and okay to come at something differently, at a problem differently. Different doesn't mean wrong. I kept constantly trying to fit my grand ideas and my big outlook into somebody else's vision, and it wasted a lot of time. I think, again, my answer would be you. Because it was funny when I first started here, I was like, oh, what's she doing? Can I get in on that? Because I have a very strong photography background, and you're in here like manning the studio, you're doing Matterport, and I was like, whoa, that's a cool camera. What is that? And then I found out how technical it all was, and I was like, I'll go back to writing, you know? But it's still like if I had the time to learn like what you do, and I do love like all the video editing that you do and learning those kind of programs. I would love, because I feel like it would like round out a lot of knowledge that I already have. So yeah, I would love to do your job for a day or a month or a year. Just to learn it. Why do you think I buy you Starbucks all the time? I'm just stubborn. Anything bad in my life, anything, whether it's an attitude, a person, a situation, I am very much like, no, sir. Not allowed. Sheer stubbornness and be like, you're not winning today. Nope. I very much demand ownership of my feelings, my day, my life. So I have no patience for the bad days and the bad moments. Coffee helps too.
Coffee does help.
Yeah. I'd really like to go scuba diving. That's one of the first things that popped into my head, which is weird. Why did that pop into my head?
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for.
Huh. I'm going to have to think about that. Do some soul searching.
I feel like
Title will be tricky. I know Betty Davis would be in it because she'd have to be me, because she could be sweet but also terrifying, and I feel like those two Bettys live in my body at all times. So she would be in it. It would be a black and white film. Definitely some kind of noir, because those are my favorite kind of movies. As far as a title, I really can't think of what it would be called. As far as the plot, the whole focus of it would be like a person becoming their true self, like in their later years. It's very autobiographical. And it would be Betty Davis, so it would be like so dramatic, but also wickedly funny. And
picture good.
yes, like Portishead would be on the soundtrack, which wouldn't fit, but it would. It would be so weird, it would work. Yeah, the title stumps me. To be determined. TBD. Yeah, it'd be to be determined. Which could, you know, have a double meaning. To be determined or to be determined. Or it's to be determined, you know? You see what I'm saying? I think that's it. Yeah. Jeez, I'm a writer?